Given these high levels of distress and increased demands placed on the caregivers, we know that self-care becomes particularly important. However, and I hear this from caregivers all the time, it can be frustrating to hear that on top of everything else that you're doing, you also have to find time to take care of yourself. I want to talk a little bit about a few things that might help and might be more easily integrated into your routines to help you to take care of yourself. We often use the metaphor of the oxygen mask in discussing self care and caregiving. We want you to put on your own oxygen mask first before assisting others. One of the things that can be helpful for caregivers is to take mini breaks. This can take anywhere from a few seconds to a few minutes, but taking that time for yourself can be very important. That might involve just stepping outside for a minute to take 10 deep breaths or notice the weather. It might involve, driving an extra lap around the block before pulling into your driveway or just taking the long way home. Turning up the volume a little bit louder when a song that you like is on the radio. We want to encourage you to practice asking for help. This is a very hard thing for caregivers to do. You've probably had friends or family members say to you, let me know if there's anything I can do to help. And it's hard in the moment to come up with something. So we want to ask our caregivers to take some time in advance to make a list of things that others can do that might be helpful. Now, we want to be mindful during this pandemic, but I think you can identify things that don't require close contact. Things like asking a neighbor to mow your lawn after they finish with theirs, or asking a friend to pick up a few things at the grocery store and drop them off on the porch, or something like picking up a prescription so you don't have to. That way you can spend time doing the things that really only you can provide to your loved one. We want to also encourage you to find ways to reconnect with other important roles. So those roles that tend to be neglected during caregiving. Find time to be a partner, be a child, be a parent. Do some of the things that you used to enjoy before your loved one's diagnosis. Purposefully watching a movie or taking a walk around the block.